what's your social security number?
I'm not giving my social.
Well,
you're not giving your information, so you're not going to tell me who you are. So I don't know. So you're John Doe right now.
Record this too. You jerk off.
The signal on the call says a 25, which is a disturbance.
Does that camera lie? Neither does mine.
That's right.
You understand?
But I wasn't here when the disturbance was going on.
You didn't care to be here. You could have got my side.
A simple traffic stop. A person recording from a distance. That should be the end of the story, right? But when law enforcement officers feel threatened by a camera, things can escalate fast. In today's story, we witness a series of confrontations where citizens exercising their rights are met with intimidation, unlawful demands for ID, and an abuse of authority. Will they stand their ground, or will they cave under pressure? This is a real test of constitutional rights, one that could happen to anyone at any time.
I don't know what he's saying to me. He's being a dumbass, though. I can't hear him. Leave me alone. Stay away from me. Don't blind me. Don't touch me. Back away from me. Back away from me. You're in my personal space. You're in my personal space. What's your name?
Hello. If you're going to record
What's your name? What's your name? I don't want to hear your shit. What's your name? What's your name?
It's safety.
What's your name?
Countryman.
What's your badge number?
140.
Now get the hell away from me.
I need you to
Get the hell away from me.
Safety,
For your safety, go f yourself.
You have nothing else better to do tonight?
Why don't you back off?
I'm not backing off for my safety. You're behind me. I don't know what's on you.
For your safety,
Right
you
there.
should probably be watching who's behind you right now.
I checked him already.
No, I'm talking about the other guys who are recording you from over there. Just go do your job, okay? Just go do your job. Nobody's gonna hurt you. Why are you trying to sneak up
I'm
behind
not
me?
sneaking up. I don't like you behind me. I need you to stand right there. You can record all
I
day
can
long.
legally and
I don't
lawfully
mind.
be right where I am.
I don't like you
So
behind
go
me.
screw
That's what I'm
yourself.
saying.
I don't care what you like. I bet he doesn't like you trying to take money from him. Here he comes to take a picture. Did he give you a ticket? Gave you a warning? Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, hey, no problem. All right, you too. That's State Trooper Countryman. His name is Countryman. He's gonna come up into the parking lot now. Pull up behind my vehicle. I can tell how scared you are, how you're acting like a jackass. If you were scared, you'd be acting like a jackass. You're not scared. You're just trying to control me, aren't you? You're not scared of nothing. You I always record.
Okay. Have you got an ID with you?
No, sir.
You don't have one?
I don't. I've lost mine.
Okay.
okay, I have a policy. Hold on 1 second. I'm just trying to find the thing.
The reason I stopped is you're going 75 and a 55. You didn't have your seatbelt on when you went by me.
Yes, sir. I mean, I'll be on. Yeah, my thing.
And
I was
also,
following the GPS.
I noticed your tag expired back in July.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Really?
Are
Yeah.
you serious?
Yeah.
No, that I didn't know, sir.
So
I'm
is
sorry,
This
I was
vehicle
following
come
that.
back to you? Is this your car?
Yes, sir.
Have you got anything with your name on it, sir?
Okay.
Have I committed a crime?
I'm sorry?
Have I committed a crime?
No, sir. I just need to know who you are.
This is policy number and effective date.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry it took me a minute to find it.
So who does the car come back to? 'Cause
Both of us.
both of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, it'll come back to Spencer German.
Sir, what's your social security number?
I'm not giving my social.
Well,
You're not giving your information, so you're not going to tell me who you are. So I don't know. So you're John Doe right now. Because I'm trying to find out who you are. I mean, if you have any warrants on you or anything.
Well, in the state of Kentucky, you only have to ID if you committed a crime being lawfully arrested.
do you need
I'm an
mine?
auditor, sir. I know my rights.
403.
I'm sorry?
I'm sorry, did you want mine?
Don't give your social.
No, I've got it.
Oh, okay. That's what I was giving
Are
you.
you
was my
okay, sir?
social.
I'm fine.
Because I'm pulling her over for several violations on the vehicle, and you're telling her not to give me your information. So I'm just
Social security numbers are private. I mean, you can get her name and birthday.
I give you a citation on the speeding seatbelt. That's just a fine.
Okay.
But your tags, they did expire back in July, so you're going to have to get that taken care of through Tennessee.
I will get that taken care of tomorrow.
Are
yes,
you
sir.
living in Kentucky now, or are you still in
No,
Tennessee?
we live in Tennessee.
Okay, you
Yes,
have to take care of it through Tennessee then.
Yes, sir.
What they need to do is they want to see them at the courthouse, okay? I set a court date up all the way to October the 26th.
Okay.
If you can get it before then,
I'm going to pay my fines online or call them in, correct?
well, yeah, but we have to go to court because of the registration. But I'm saying if they might let you fax that in. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, because we live so
I'll
far
give all the
away.
information for the courthouse in here, okay?
Okay. Oh, because we
All
live
right.
so far away, you mean?
Right.
Okay.
So try to be careful, slow down
Yes,
for us,
sir.
okay?
Is this is the whole citation, right?
Yeah, that's the whole citation.
Okay.
That other one right there is the address and everything, okay?
Oh, okay.
Jeremiah, have a good day, brother.
Thank you, sir. You have a good day.
Huh? Did I ask for help?
Huh?
Did I ask for help?
You're out here videotaping, so I'm just curious what you're doing.
Yeah, I didn't ask for help.
All right, you're gonna answer the question?
I don't answer questions.
That's fine. State police will be out here, figure it out.
Hey, make sure you be here. They gonna pull right up on me.
Sir,
What's going on?
Preston State Police, what's going on?
What's your name and badge number?
Preston, 3484.
Appreciate it.
What you doing?
Got a camera in my hand, recording.
Well, you're on SHA property. If you want to step out there, that's fine.
Huh?
You're on state property right now. If you want to SHA, they're closed up. You want to stand out in the road, there's nothing I can do.
Yeah, I'm not behind that gate, sir.
What's that? The gate's there. This is still all theirs.
Okay, you see that right there? These are signs all by the state.
I'm not going to argue with you about it.
I'm not.
Step back out there, off the curb.
I'm right here.
Off the curb.
I'm right here.
Off the curb. Sir, I'm not going to ask you again.
Sir, what's the problem?
Sir, I know you're doing your Second Amendment auditing or First
It's
Amendment
not second, it's First Amendment.
First
so
Amendment,
so what's
okay.
the problem?
I don't get it.
I'm gonna stand right here for you. Y'all see that? So this is ain't no sidewalk here, so I'm gonna stand right
What are you
here.
trying to do? I mean, what are you trying to prove with this?
I don't answer questions.
What's that?
I don't answer questions.
You want to answer the question?
No, I don't.
Guys, what's your name? You can film it all day long.
I am. Okay, Preston. Go on about your day now. It's crazy, y'all. Look at him. He out here trying to enforce the law. Gonna tell me I can't stand right here. Right here, y'all. I know there's some crime going on somewhere. He out here worrying about somebody with a camera. Him too. While you standing right there, you should do a couple of laps up and down the street to get rid of that double chin. You know that? Because I know you can't breathe that tie too tight. Preston, you can't hear? You need to give your son back his glasses. The pants, they okay. The shirt, you need a bigger shirt. You're a big guy, you need a bigger shirt. So how long you gonna be sitting right here, Preston? Huh? Oh, now he don't wanna talk. Tyrant in St. Mary's County. He trying to look at his boots. Yeah, you need some new boots. Go shine them up. Go shine them boots up, Preston. Go spit shine them. You know, look, silent treatment. Oh man, Preston, dog. I like Preston. Look at Preston, y'all. St. Mary's County Police. You stand silent, Preston? I guess so. You probably do the same thing at home, huh? You can't talk at home either, can you? I know. Look at him, y'all. Wave to the camera, Preston. Look at him. See you later, Preston. Well, now he want to get his phone out. This man realized told me I couldn't stand on the curb, y'all.
What we saw today is a perfect example of why understanding your rights is critical. Law enforcement officers do not have unlimited power, and their authority is meant to be balanced by the Constitution. If you're not suspected of a crime, you are not obligated to provide ID, no matter how much pressure they put on you. The First and Fourth Amendments exist to protect your freedoms, but only if you know them and are willing to assert them. So the next time you face a similar situation, remember, knowledge is power, and intimidation only works if you allow it to. A routine visit to a store turns into an unexpected confrontation. A citizen is asked to leave a private business, but what happens next takes the situation to a whole new level. A police officer demands identification, without a crime being committed. As the tension rises, the officer insists, the citizen resists, and the law itself is put to the test. Who is truly in the right? And what are your rights in a situation like this? Let's break it all down.
Basically, you got more important stuff to be doing right now.
I know.
So I just want to get your name and get out of here.
Why would you need to run me?
You don't got any warrants, do you? Huh?
No, sir.
Okay, well, I was just wondering because most people, when they don't want to give me their name, is worried about them having warrants.
You got your camera on?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what's happening?
I really don't want to talk about it now because you.
That's fine.
You.
I've been what?
You breaking my constitutional rights, sir.
Oh, I am. Okay.
I promise you are.
Okay.
But just like you don't want to explain to me, I'm not gonna teach you. You should already know these things. So I'm gonna let you.
What constitutional right did I break?
He's an auditor.
Listen to your friend. Listen to your friend.
Yeah. He's an auditor. This is something he does. He's big on TikTok, big on YouTube.
Thank you,
but
sir.
I've watched a lot, so I know kind of how it works.
So can you explain to him why I don't have to give him my name or my identity? I don't have to.
Sir, when you're in here in Walmart causing a disturbance and they call us, yeah, we need to investigate what's going on.
You got a supervisor? Because you're gonna keep telling me, can you get him out here?
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't have to identify myself.
Since you want to talk to him, he's on the way.
I'm just trying to learn you before he get here, because he finna tell you the same thing.
So what most auditors do is they'll try to get you to put your hands on him. They'll try to get you to put him in cuffs. I know, Pete. Just listen.
But if he calls it a disturbance,
I understand completely. But their goal is they want
check
to
him
sue.
for warrants.
No, you're breaking my constitutional rights by threatening to take me to jail for not giving you my name when I haven't committed a crime.
Threaten you to take you to jail.
You said I was resisting.
Just don't talk.
No, but it's good.
It's on
Never did
camera.
I threaten you, sir. I'm on camera.
It's on
too.
camera. You said I was resisting. Resisting what?
Did
The
I
only
threaten
thing
you
you
to
can
take you
resist
to
is arrest. I can refuse to give you my name, but I can't resist you unless you're arresting me.
Yeah.
Am I detained?
You are being detained.
Under what penal code?
Under this call right now that I'm on, this investigation.
What penal code?
Give me this.
Give me 1 second.
Thank you, sir.
See, you're the one wanting to cause trouble, not me.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I would have just left. But you thought I didn't know what I was talking about. You thought you was just gonna break my constitutional
They wanted
rights.
you gone. I want to ban you. I want to run your
That's
ID.
fine.
and
I ain't
check you
broke
for
a law
warrants
though.
And didn't let you go.
I ain't
but
broke.
since now you want to stay and you want to wait for my supervisor to come and talk to you, we gonna stay here and we're gonna wait on him.
He gonna come talk to you.
Okay.
He ain't
All right.
coming to talk to me,
Oh, he
buddy.
gonna talk to you.
All right. I thought you was a nice guy,
I
but
am
you
a nice
came
guy. I
in
haven't done
there.
not
You
one
came in
thing
there
to you.
telling me I was resisting
I
and
have done
things
not
like
one-
that.
not one
You ain't
thing
even
about
want to hear my story.
They called me. You haven't given me a
Do
chance.
you know
to
what's
listen.
going on?
You hadn't even
Look
given
what's
me a
in my
chance to
hand right
listen.
here. Look
You
what I'm
returned
dealing with.
baby formula.
Right.
And then
You think I'm here to
got
cause
upset
trouble? I'm not upset. You're
because
upset.
they wouldn't let you buy it back.
I bought it back. They already
said
broke
that
the
you-
law by selling it back
She
to
said
me.
that you were calling
They
disturbance,
failed.
so
You're
they
about to
called me.
fail.
So they said call me.
You're
because
about
you
to
called
fail your
disturbance,
test.
and they want you
Calm
out
down.
of here. That's all. That's all it is.
Didn't I walk out willingly with
Yeah,
you?
and then you said you want me to hear your story.
But you said I was
But you
resisting.
won't tell me your
Resisting
story.
what?
You won't tell me your story. You want to get me on camera.
You didn't want to hear it. You
wanna
already
get me-
on camera
I know, that's
saying you
fine.
didn't
And
want to
You want
hear
to get me
it.
out of character, which I'm not. I'm just telling you what you're doing.
All right.
You don't really want me to hear your story. But
Not
if you'd
now.
like to tell me, sir, I'd like to listen.
Not now.
Okay.
You already
But
broke
you
my.
do want to
you
wait
al-
for my supervisor, so we're going to sit here and be quiet and wait.
you- I'm not gonna be quiet.
Okay.
First Amendment. You know that one? I don't gotta be quiet.
You don't have to be quiet.
Thank you.
I am.
Appreciate it. De-escalate. That's your job. De-escalate the situation.
I do every day.
Doesn't seem like it.
Stand by. 65. Now in class. Keep fire. 9. No.
10 block out. We feel touch this call. Appreciate it. All right.
You good?
Yeah. You want to speak to our supervisor?
Yes, sir. Definitely. Definitely.
We're here with you.
You've been great, sir. You've been great.
Here's
You've been
the
great.
thing. He's older. I'm younger.
I
I watch
understand.
a lot more like stuff.
I understand. Man, I didn't come to cause trouble. I didn't even know he was coming. This is what I was dealing with, but he came in and barged in on me like I don't know my rights and I ain't got none at all. So
But you know, there's constitutional rights, there's federal law, and then you got state law.
nothing
too,
trumps
right?
those constitutional rights, sir. Nothing. You should know that.
Okay.
Just in case you have to, just in case you lose your badge,
I got you.
you should understand that your constitutional rights.
Hey, if you got
That's
me
top
here,
dog, buddy.
you got me here, you got me here. But guess
But
what?
you've been nice, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you. I promise, man.
So
Good
can I-
energy,
Can I
man.
ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Have I been ugly?
Have you got any money yet
Any money?
Yeah.
Plenty.
from suing?
Nah, I don't need to do that.
So
I
you
haven't
have.
been nice
Nah, I don't
to you?
need to
Okay, how was I not nice to you?
Ask him, man. I
Did I
didn't.
ask you your name?
Hey, it's all good.
Nah,
Don't worry about it. Peace.
Ask him. He told me I was resisting arrest in front of all
Never
these,
told you that.
in front of all these people in
You
Walmart,
said,
as if
"Why
I'm a
do I have
criminal,
to give
man.
you your name?" I
I was
said,
like,
"Because-"
man, come on, man.
You said-
But did you not tell me I had to give you my name?
Huh?
Did you not tell me I had to give you
Well,
my
I said
name?
you needed
So
to.
here's
No,
what
you
I'm-
said you had to give me.
here's what
I
I'm
had
gonna
to
do.
give you my name.
It's hot. I'm gonna sit in my beautiful AC car.
Man, you
while we
blessed,
wait on
man.
my
I got to stand out here and wait on the supervisor, man. It is hot.
What you got?
He told me I was detained, and I'm trying to figure out why.
Because you want to be.
I can't leave.
Because you want to be.
You are.
You can leave right
happy
now.
to leave right
Huh?
now. That's why
I ain't going
but
nowhere
don't come
now.
back.
I don't want your supervisor. I want
Yeah,
him to
that's
teach you
why I asked
something.
you.
So no,
I
you're
want
not
him to
being
teach you
detained.
something. I'm
You're
not
being
going
detained
nowhere.
On your own.
You detained me.
No.
It's on
you
camera.
detained-
Didn't he detain me? You seen it? You ain't got to. You getting you some good footage.
I just said you could go home. But hey, you want to stay here and wait on him? That's up to you.
I'm definitely gonna wait on him.
This is silly.
You told me I was detained, and you think I'm gonna walk off from you?
Well, I guess you have me detained now because I got stuff I got to do, but you got me detained now.
Well,
so we got each other detained.
Well, you should have
He's on his
came
way.
in.
You talk to him, and then I'm out of here.
You should have came with a de-escalating spirit and not the one you in.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess you have me detained now because I got stuff I got to do, but you got me detained now.
Well,
so we got each other detained.
Well, you should have
He's on his
came
way.
in.
You talk to him, and then I'm out of here.
You should have came with a de-escalating spirit and not the one you in.
Okay. Okay.
Me on camera. Unlawful detainment. For what? For what?
Causing a disturbance in Walmart.
I ain't caused no disturbance. I was as quiet as a mouse standing right there.
When you look on my call,
it's on camera.
The signal on the call says a 25, which is a disturbance.
Does that camera lie? Neither does mine.
That's right.
You understand?
But I wasn't here when the disturbance was going on.
You didn't care to be here. You could have got my side.
Because they probably have cameras on the whole thing.
You could have got my side.
Tried to.
No, you didn't.
But you just want to talk about constitutional rights.
Right.
And you want to talk about pot stirring stuff because you're trying to stir pot.
My constitutional rights is more important than you trespassing me from Walmart for something you ain't even discussed amongst us.
Yeah.
This
I
is
just
a
asked you what your name was.
This is a private owned business.
I asked you what your name
I'm
was.
the public.
How is it wrong for
I'll
me to
pay
ask
you
what your name is?
I'll pay you.
How is it
I live
wrong?
right around the corner. You just ran my name
on here.
You just ran my name. I'll pay my taxes that pay you. This is a private owned business to protect and serve.
You do not want to talk about
Who did you swear to protect and serve? Under oath. The public. This is private owned.
And I'm here to serve and protect you.
What you protecting them from?
Huh?
I'll go ahead and let you pat me down too before you get to acting like I got something on me.
I'm just standing here waiting on my
Because what you protecting them from?
You getting all excited, not me.
Man, I wake up excited. Good spirit, man. Constitutional rights.
You do not have any idea who I am.
You're right. What's your name and badge number?
Peter Tadowski, 2733.
Thank you.
Sheriff's Office.
Now we do.
But you do not know me. So quit judging me.
You judged me.
I never judged you.
You just said I caused the disturbance.
Name, and that was it.
You said I caused the disturbance.
And then I told you Walmart didn't want you in here.
You said I caused the disturbance to who? They wronged me, and you don't even know that yet.
They called me because they said you started a disturbance.
They wronged me, and you don't even know that yet because you haven't cared enough to ask.
But sir, I wasn't here.
You came to protect the private-owned business instead of the public.
I'm done talking to you.
I know you are.
Who's our supervisor?
You're not smart enough to talk to me.
Okay. That's fine. You keep belittling me, sir. That's fine. Here, you talk to him.
I'm not belittling you. Right. You belittle me.
You're free to go, but you can talk to him.
I know I'm free to go and I'm free to stay.
Okay, you're not free to stay.
I'm free to go and I'm free to stay.
If you stay at Walmart.
I'm detained, remember?
Okay, when you leave.
Right, when I leave.
All right.
I haven't left yet. A trespass is when you leave and you come back. Learn the law. How you doing, sir?
I don't know.
What's your name and badge number, sir?
It's Sergeant Robert Presley. Badge number is 1679.
Thank you, sir. He just broke my constitutional right.
Okay. How's that?
Under the threat of arrest, he told me I had to give him my name and I hadn't broken the law.
Yeah. Well,
I just want you to explain to him that.
This case is a clear example of why knowing your rights is essential. Police officers do not have the authority to demand ID unless you are suspected of committing a crime. Being asked to leave a private business does not automatically make you a criminal, and refusing to give your name is not resisting arrest. Fortunately, in this case, a younger officer understood the law and de-escalated the situation. But what if he wasn't there? Situations like these remind us that our rights are only as strong as our willingness to stand up for them. Stay informed, stay firm, and always know your rights. Imagine standing on a public sidewalk, simply recording your surroundings, when suddenly, a police officer demands your identification, claiming you're in a secure area. But is that really a crime? In today's story, a citizen finds himself in a heated confrontation over his right to film in public, escalating into threats of arrest and a test of constitutional rights. Will he stand his ground, or will law enforcement overstep their authority? Let's find out.
And I'll be on my way. I have no ill will.
Photograph over here, okay?
Sir, Can you please give me my space because you're like...
There's plenty of space in between us right
Okay,
now.
okay. I'm just practicing my First Amendment right to film in
I'm
public.
just letting you know you can't photograph over here.
Sir, I have to disagree with you on that. This is a public sidewalk, and I'm just taking some pictures of your nice building.
And you're taking pictures of a secure area where we bring the prisoners in.
Well, I don't know what you guys do back here, but
I'm letting you know.
Well, that's fine, sir. I'm in a public area.
I'm asking you to leave now.
Well, sir, you can't tell me to leave from a public area.
I'm asking you to stop filming this area specifically. You can take pictures of the outside of the building. Not over here, you can't.
Is that like a lawful demand?
I am explaining to you what you're allowed to do, okay?
I understand. I know what I'm allowed to do. I'm a photographer. I know my rights. I can put film in public.
Over here filming a secure area where prisoners are brought in.
Well, sir, I don't know who you guys bringing in here. I'm just filming from public.
I just explained that to you.
Okay, well, that's fine, sir. I'm just
So I'm going to ask you to go somewhere else and take your photographs.
Are you a supervisor? Can I speak to your supervisor? Because
absolutely.
I'm just exercising my right to film in public, sir.
Capitol Police, the Sheriff's Department. I need a supervisor out here. This gentleman seems to have an issue with the instructions I'm giving him. You're more than welcome to film the other parts of the building. This area right here is a secure area where prisoners are brought in.
I got 12 on the way out there, Dave.
Okay?
And I understand, sir. I'm not, like I said, I have no ill will.
I know.
I'm just working on a little story.
I'm just letting you know.
I'm just working on a little story.
It just looks suspicious to us when someone's over here with a phone taking photographs of law enforcement coming in and out of a secure area where the prisoners are brought in.
Well, I understand your point.
You can understand
I understand your point, but you need to understand too that we have the right to film in public.
I understand that, but this area is not. It's not like you can go into the building and take photographs either.
Well, with inside the building you can. With prior authorization you can.
Yeah, but you're not going to get prior authorization.
Well, I'm in public right now.
All right, but this area is a secure area, which I've explained
to you. Sir,
there's
there's no such thing as a secure sidewalk. There's no sidewalk here.
You see this area right here?
I understand.
This is all state property right here. You're not allowed to photograph this.
Well, if it's owned by the state, that means I'm allowed to. That means we paid for it, sir.
Sarge.
Are you a supervisor, sir?
Yes, he is.
I'm a private investigative journalist. I'm gathering content for a story, and I'm right here in the public area. Gentleman over here, what's your name? 8066 is not allowing me to.
I'll call what's his name? Steve. Let me call the captain. You're gonna have to wait at the front of the building.
Okay, well.
Film outside here.
Well, sir, that's exactly what I'm trying to explain to him. This is a public accessible area. You guys have private area behind those fences, but this is public right here. So he cannot tell me that I cannot record this area. I'm working on a story. And I don't know if you're aware about the DHS memo. The Department of Homeland Security issued a memo in 2018 that explains how you're supposed to approach me in an incident like this.
I'm just asking why you were here, why you were taking photographs.
And I'm telling you, I'm working on a story.
All right.
I have no ill will. You approached me really close.
Yeah, that's fine. Just
I approached you really close.
Well, it's on video, sir.
Yeah, this distance right here.
Just stay away from the gate and our salvage bar. If you want to stay on the sidewalk, that's fine.
Okay, so there you go. You've been informed that.
And were you over here filming?
I could be right here. I could be right here if I want. I could be right there if I want.
You got it. He's gonna take care of you over there, right?
Don't you surround me.
What are you talking about? I'm not surrounding you.
Don't surround me.
I have just as much right to be here as you do, right? I mean, in fact, I have more right. This is my work. This is where I work. I'm just curious if there's something I can do to help you. You're making our citizens inside feel a little bit uncomfortable.
And I look like my phone in his hand.
You know what I'm saying? You're making my staff inside feel a little bit uncomfortable. They're curious what your business here is. Could you give me some insight?
What's your name and badge number? What is your name and badge number?
Why are you asking?
Because
I don't know who you are. Why are you
public
asking
official?
who I am?
Y'all surrounding me.
What
I'm not
are
surrounding
you doing, sir?
I'm standing here talking
What's
to you.
name, ma'am? What's your name and badge number?
She doesn't have to tell you anything.
So you're not a public official?
See right there? Are you one of the constitutionalists? Is
Get
that
away,
it?
get away from me, man.
I'm not by you, you're by me.
Why
This
are
is
you
where I work.
on this property? That's the question. Why are you on this property?
Am I being detained?
No,
You,
you're not.
actually, you are now because we got a call in reference to you being on this property.
What property is this?
This is the Davenport Police Department.
Who funds it?
The city of Davenport.
Who funds the city of Davenport?
The staff inside. It's
Everybody
this
that's
behind the pillars.
A taxpayer, right? So this is public property, like you said earlier.
However, we have the right
We're gonna do the
to.
constitutionalist thing.
However,
Can you go ahead and educate me?
we do have the right
I
to
love-
detain you at this point because
Sir,
you're acting suspicious on our property.
This is the Davenport, Iowa Police Department. Territory, Ohio says
Correct.
you must have a reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. This is public property.
This is reasonable articulation of a crime
No,
right
it's not.
now.
Remember that part where you were tucking behind this pillar right here?
So, as a public official, I am going to ask for your ID at this point in time.
Sir,
So if
call
you do
your
not
supervisor.
provide-
Call
if
your
you do not
supervisor.
provide your
Call your
identification
supervisor.
at this
Call.
time,
I don't have to.
I am going to take you and place you under arrest
For what crime?
because you failed to provide an ID.
Territory, call your supervisor. Call your boss.
Listen, I don't.
Okay,
First of all, I don't
here's
have
the
to get
deal.
authority from my boss to do my job.
You do.
Okay.
I'm asking for a supervisor.
You need to walk then, sir. Off this property, off of
I'm
all
here.
government property.
I'm here to
Go.
file a FOIA records request, though. That's what
You
I'm here
need
to
to
do.
walk away. Well,
That's what I'm here to do. File a
All
FOIA.
right, goodbye.
I need to talk to your PO. Please don't touch me.
Get on the phone.
Please don't touch me. Please don't touch me,
Walk
sir.
away or we're
Listen,
going to
we
take
got
you
a
to
lot of
jail.
issues with
Please don't touch me. Davenport Police Iowa
Take
Department.
away.
Sir,
Keep
if you
walking.
touch me, don't
Keep
you.
walking.
Sir, I'm asking for a FOIA records request.
You work at a restaurant.
Well, you're going to have to call for that now. Go ahead.
Get your
You need to
PO.
leave.
Can you get supervisor?
You need to leave.
Get supervisor. I'm on the sidewalk.
What's a
You need to leave. I'm on the
It's
sidewalk.
a public place, and now we're asking you to leave.
What?
That's correct.
What?
Civilians inside all hanked up.
Well, I'm asking for a FOIA records before he blocked
Sir,
me.
you need
I'm
to
going
leave.
this way. I'm going this way. I'm going this way.
How about doing
Then
on
go
that side?
on that side of the road.
No, I'm going. There's a sidewalk up there.
Yep. And now you've caused enough concern over here. You're gonna
Because
get
you
to the other
surrounded.
sidewalk.
Because you surrounded me.
I'm not surrounding anything. How can I surround you with one person?
Because you got all these cops surrounding me.
Come on. Don't try to be. Don't try
Go to the other side of the street, sir.
Davenport, Iowa Police Department. Davenport, Iowa. Get a supervisor.
Listen, you walk around and film all you want. If you come back over by and you start freaking out my civilian staff, we're gonna resolve it, okay?
If you resolve it, better be legal.
Not my staff.
It
It
is
better be legal. No, it's not.
Like I said, you are being not legal at this point in time. You have a
Hey,
public
sir,
official
are
asking you
you-
for your identification.
Territory, Ohio says you must have a reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime.
You're out here being reasonable and articulate right now. You're actually being unreasonable, right?
Look at all these
Because
cops.
there's no reason
For one
for you to
person.
be here.
I asked for a FOIA records request, and he told me to leave.
Because of the situation right now,
You had plenty of opportunities. Just kept
because of the situation right
And I
now,
asked
you
for
are
a full-
making everyone very uncomfortable. So,
If you're scared of a camera,
no, don't know what else you have on you, and the
Just
way
don't
that
touch
you're
me.
acting,
don't touch me.
It's not proper.
They're not constitutional. I have a constitutional right to do this. Hey, are you the supervisor? You want? I was trying to come in for a records request.
Okay.
And this dude, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to go in there and do right now.
Okay.
So they're all surrounding me. You guys are all surrounding me for no reason. That's what I'm trying to do. Can Dude, you should have seen it earlier. You should have seen it earlier, though.
Just a little different, a little elevated time. You want a records request? Go and get a record.
Okay, so I can go in there.
Yeah.
Don't touch me.
you can also do it online.
No, but I want to go in there and get a record and get a form so I can do a records request. There's nothing wrong with that.
Fill that online.
No, I want to go in there. This is public. This is taxpayer phone the building.
This is shut down,
Come back
and
later.
you are acting the way you're acting.
Because you all surrounded me.
That's not true. You were acting that way before I even approached
You guys all I only get frank that when you guys.
Hence the reason we got a call on you, correct?
If your concern is you want the records request, she's giving you a couple different ways you can do that.
Well, I'm trying to get the form. Well, give me the form.
What do you need? What records request do you need?
I need to find out what your department budget is. It's for a documentary.
That'll be over across the street at City Hall.
Problem
And they're also shut down.
And I also want your guys' department personnel files. I want to know who all you guys is.
You can do all that somewhere else.
That's over
Y'all
across
didn't
the street.
identify yourselves.
Sergeant Turner, number 672. Freedom of Information form, I think is probably online as well, but you probably have to get that from HR too.
Okay.
Okay.
Problem solved, right?
Problem solved, man.
All right, man. Have a good one.
This is public property, though. This is public sidewalk. This is not your facility.
But you are now being asked to leave, which
I'm not doing that.
you to leave.
It's a public facility, though.
So if
it's
you
a public
refuse
property.
to leave, you are going to be
Can you-
trespassed, and I will issue a citation.
Can
for
you get her?
trespass.
Can you get her, sir? She's wrong. She's wrong. She's wrong, bro.
She's wrong, bro. I know my rights. She's wrong.
If you want to go that, it's online.
Okay. I appreciate your time, sir.
I don't know if you can do it on your phone or not. Okay. But you might have to go to a computer, like a laptop or something.
Okay, I'll have to go get one of those.
I know the libraries are closed.
Oh, okay. Due to this situation, I understand that. I completely do.
And I know that's why City Hall's closed.
Oh, okay. I understand that.
They may do it by appointment. They may not.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm sorry, I don't know.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
So if you give them a call, I don't know how much staff they have in there, but I do know there is some in there.
Okay, I appreciate your time. Thank you for professionalism.
All right, have a good day.
Keep it away from me. Keep your help.
Let's go. Have a good day.
You too, man.
Stay safe.
You too. I'll try not to, man. I'm trying to stay healthy. I appreciate you guys' time. Ooh, that was scary.
Better have some good damn reason to pull me over. Hey, what's your name and badge number? Why am I being pulled over? I don't get my name now. Why am I being pulled over? Because I ain't doing nothing wrong. Okay. Fine. Okay. I asked you to identify you because I called you. I mean, what reason? Suspicious person. What law have I broken? That's for the investigation. Well, get a supervisor. What? Get a supervisor, because I'm telling you, I'm a First Amendment auditor doing a First Amendment, Second Amendment protected activity. The police was called on me. You blocked me in leaving, you better have a damn good reason. Or you better say goodbye. No, that's not how that's
Okay,
all right. Okay. You got your body cam on?
It's on.
All right. I do.
Okay. So, what do you got going on?
I don't answer questions.
And why don't you answer questions?
Because I didn't do nothing wrong.
Okay.
You see where we're going with this?
Yeah, you just want to try to stir up?
No, I'm a First Amendment auditor doing a First Amendment audit is a protected activity on the First Amendment.
What were you doing then that's with your First Amendment?
Filming in public. What is the First Amendment? Let's test you out.
I'm asking you.
No, I know what they are. I mean, that's why I'm up. You swore an oath.
Correct.
Okay, what are they?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Nope.
Damn it, man.
I know, right? So enlighten
all right, First
enlighten
Amendment.
me.
First
What's
Amendment.
going on?
Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom of
what's that? Cell phone?
Press. Okay, any individual can film in public anything their eyes can see from public. Okay, I mean, that's what I'm doing. They come out, they confronted me. I told them what I was doing. They walked up there, said, you know what? We talked to a deputy, man, you're pretty cool. So I come back down here, they point you in, and here we are. And I'm trying to find out what crime I broke.
So there's no crime being broken?
Am I being detained? Be careful. Am I being detained? Okay. For what crime have I committed?
For an investigation. You don't have to be detained for a crime.
You have to suspect me of a crime.
Right. Right. I'm dispatcher for a call, right? Right.
Right. I didn't. Well, why aren't you talking to them? I didn't call you.
I'm asking you.
I was leaving.
You're the person I was called for, right?
I was leaving.
Okay.
I'm that day.
Your vehicle was giving us.
Yep.
Right?
Sitting right over there.
All right. As I pulled up, you were leaving.
Going back to work.
Right. So here I am.
Trying to find out why I'm in public filming.
No, I had no problem with you.
Oh, well, that's all I'm doing. I'll answer that part.
No.
No.
Have I addressed your phone at all?
No, that's all. What's the name of this road?
So, sir, have I addressed your phone at all?
No.
Have I turned your phone off?
No. No, but you're blocking my car because
stopping your First Amendment.
You've got this patrol car in front of me.
It has nothing to do with your First Amendment. Right?
Yes.
Right or wrong?
Wrong. Why am I being detained?
Because I was called here. I was dispatched for legal reasons.
I just told you what the reason was.
Okay.
Why am I being detained?
So I have to investigate that.
Investigate it.
Do you think I believe everything I'm told by everybody I saw?
No, and that's why.
Okay, so that's why.
But you got to be. You didn't know what the.
ID, sir.
No.
And why not?
Because I have not. I have to commit a crime.
No, you do not. Georgia is a show state.
No. Wait a minute. You said Georgia. Okay. So I need a supervisor. You just told me Georgia is a stop and ID state.
Yes. All right.
Okay. You can do it like that.
Is this your vehicle?
No.
Whose vehicle is it?
I don't answer questions.
Okay.
But it ain't mine. And I need a supervisor. That's the second time on body cam I need a supervisor. Thank you.
What's your request for a supervisor?
I'm being detained illegally.
You're
Not illegally detained, but okay.
And you told me a lie. You told me that it's a stop and ID state. Before you get yourself in trouble and sue and lose your qualifying immunity, you think it's the first time this has happened? No.
So, supervisor's tied up. There's another one responding from a different zone.
All right.
Be here in a little while.
Sounds good.
Okay, then we'll hang out. How's that sound?
It don't sound good. That was my request, unless I'm free to go.
No, not yet.
Not yet. How are you? Hello, my friend. Hey, well, shh, people's watching. Will you tell him that Georgia's not a stop and ID state?
Okay.
And I am illegally detained.
Motor vehicle?
I'm illegally detained.
Okay.
I've been asked to leave twice. I've been illegally detained 14 minutes, 38 seconds.
Okay.
And all he says was somebody called me for filming in public. And I asked him what crime I committed, and he's like, he's investigating, and I told him to call you.
Yeah. And what happened is somebody did call and reference. They said you had a GoPro and a drone and all that other stuff. And once he finds out, once he calls and talks to you, find out exactly what you're doing, you're free to go.
Well, thank you.
I mean,
can you talk to him when I leave?
I'll explain that to
Okay,
him.
appreciate that. I'm gonna pull both body cams.
Okay.
And I want to hear that conversation because there's going to be a lot of people bashing y'all, and I don't want that.
Okay.
This is an education, not a show. I'm not doing this to make fun of y'all.
When we do get a call
I understand.
about somebody, we'd have to come see what you're doing. Now,
I know
once
that.
you realize that you're just filming and just not
Yeah,
doing
right.
anything illegal,
There you go.
you're free to go.
Okay, thank you so much.
I'm sorry.
Did you learn something? Did you learn something?
We're going to agree to disagree.
Okay, just teach me. And he did not know the First Amendment. He knows the Second Amendment. And if he would have asked for the ID for my Second Amendment, I'd have had to give it to him, but he didn't think about that. Y'all have a good day, man. Y'all take it easy. And there you go. Augusta, Georgia. School time.
This encounter highlights why knowing your rights is essential. Police officers may try to intimidate you, but the law is clear. Filming from a public space is not a crime. Always remember, if you're not suspected of committing a crime, you are not required to show ID. And if an officer oversteps, record everything, request a supervisor, and stand firm on your constitutional rights. In the end, knowledge is your best defense.